Welcome to last week's bets. I'm your host, Jake MacKenzie. Happy New Year. 2024 is here. We all got our New Year's resolutions. I know I do. I want to be better this year. But you know who needs to do better? It's the refs. All around the board. Let's start out in the NBA. First off, we got the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. Tight game all the way down to the end. 107-104. LeBron James gets the ball. 2 seconds left. That's a three-pointer if I ever seen one. Everyone in the arena seen it. But wait, the ref calls it a 2? That doesn't make sense. We're looking at it right now. That's a three-pointer. But hey, goes under review. They're going to turn that. Nope. Inconclusive. It's still a 2-pointer. You need to do better, okay? In the exact same time in the NFL, we got the Lions and the Cowboys. Game on the line. Dan Campbell lets his balls out. He's like, I'm not going for a tie. I want the win. We're going for a 2-point conversion. Throws it to his offensive lineman. That's crazy. He catches it. That should be game, right? No. The refs say he didn't report as eligible. We all looked at him. He's reporting as eligible. You need to do better, refs. All around the board. That exact same refereeing crew was the people in charge of the Chiefs-Green Bay game when they blew the call at the end of the game. Rumor is, they're getting downgraded out of the playoffs. We all need to hold the refs accountable. New Year's resolution. Refs, you need to do better. Now, let's take a trip to Fantasyland. Look at this. We got a champion. My fiance won her championship, which basically means I won the championship. Back to back, baby. And hey, she didn't take any of my advice all season long. That's probably why she won it, and I didn't. But you know what? She must be listening somewhere along the line. How else does she win this thing 2 times in a row? I don't get it. But hey, if you started Lamar Jackson this week, he probably won you your fantasy championship. He threw 5 touchdowns. That's crazy. If you started CeeDee Lamb, he set the Dallas single-season franchise record with 1,651 receiving yards. He went bananas, had a touchdown over 200 yards. You probably did well if you started CeeDee Lamb. Harrison Butker as a kicker. We're not talking kickers usually in fantasy, but he went 6 for 6. He probably helped you get your fantasy championship. And that's pretty good. Look at this guy. That's a good fantasy, baby. Now, let's take a look at the draft stock. It's official. The Panthers, they're the worst of the worst. They don't even own their own first-round pick. That's dog water, okay? Chicago, good for you. You made that good trade, got them Bryce Young. You get another first-round pick, okay? So good luck to you. The question is, do you stick with your current quarterback, Justin Fields, or do you take that first-round pick and get a new one? But for now, you own the draft stock. Congrats, Chicago. Now, what are we even watching? It all starts with Thursday Night Football. We got the Jets versus the Browns. Now, we feel like the Browns are going to roll them, but Joe Flacco came out so hard off the bat beating on them that even he's falling asleep on the sideline watching this game. And then, of course, you got Sunday Night Football. Packers, Vikings, rivalry, division, everything on the line. The Packers absolutely steamroll the Vikings. Who's watching this game? It's New Year's Eve. You should be out celebrating. But I'm the kind of psychopath that did watch this. Thank you for the torture. What am I even watching? Now, how about those Chiefs? Hey, that's an 8th straight AFC West championship banner, baby. Let's go. I never had a doubt in my mind. I kind of thought we might win, the whole AFC, but we'll take the division. That's all we need. This game starts out, we're doing actually a lot better than we were recently. We're moving the ball well. Didn't result in a lot of touchdowns. As we said, Butker goes 6 for 6, but at least we're finishing every drive with points. That's positive. Pacheco, I can't figure out why we're not just feeding this guy the ball. We give him 5 rushes in the first half, 88 yards. Just fucking give him the ball. Just give him the ball. That's all we need to do. But anyway, we're going on to the playoffs. It's official. We're going to be playing either the Bills or what? The Dolphins? Come on. That's a joke. We're going on to the second round by those looks. So how about those Chiefs, baby? Let's keep rolling. Now, let's take a look at the MVP race. It's over. It's done. We all wanted to see a running back win it. Maybe we did in a way. Lamar's taking this thing home. It's over. He's a quarterback, I know, but we all called him a running back for so many years. He's getting his second. CMC goes down with an ankle injury. He was the front runner for me, but he falls out of the race. He can't finish the job against Washington, while Lamar just absolutely puts a whooping on the Dolphins, okay? 5 touchdowns. You thought he was going to stop? He didn't. He just kept airing that thing out. Hey, it's good for you. That's your second. Lamar Jackson, congrats. You took the race home. Now, let's take a look at who's going to the dance. In the AFC, we got the Ravens locking down that number 1 spot. They don't even got to play next week, and they get the bye. Number 2 right now, you got the Dolphins. But that's not guaranteed because they got to play the Bills next week, and whoever wins that gets the division. The Chiefs, they've locked down that 3 spot. They'll be playing whoever's 6. Right now, that looks like the Bills. 4, you got the Jags. But if the Jags can't beat the Titans, they're going to lose the division to whoever wins over the Colts and Texans. Colts and Texans, you say? Whoever wins that guarantees a wild card berth. So we got some big games coming up next week in the AFC to find out who's going to the dance. But in the NFC, 49ers, they lock it down. They're getting the bye. Cowboys number 2, Lions 3, Bucks 4. Can we please get the Lions and the Rams? I just want to see it for everyone's sake. But if the Bucks can't beat the worst team in the league, Carolina, they might lose their division to whoever wins in the New Orleans-Atlanta game. So we got some big games in the NFC coming up this week as well to decide who's going to the dance once and for all. Now, let's take a look at next week's bets. First off, we got Pittsburgh against Baltimore. And I know what you're thinking. Baltimore is without a doubt the best team in the league right now, but why are they playing anybody? They can sit them all. Pittsburgh's actually been playing kind of good lately. Let's take Pittsburgh over Baltimore and get a little crazy with it. And hey, we got the Texans and the Colts. This is a game that we have to bet on because it means so much. I love Gardner Minshew and I hate to say it, but we got CJ Stroud back. Texans are taking the Colts. The Jags, they're going to beat the Titans. They're going to lock down the division. That's without a doubt. Bills versus Miami. Big stakes on the line. You know I don't like the Bills, and I would never like to say it. But the way things have been going lately, the Bills are taking Miami down. They're taking the division. It's guaranteed at this point. And the Packers need a win to keep their playoff dreams even alive. But the Bears don't care. Divisional rivals, Bears are storming in, and they're shattering their dreams. I'm taking the Bears over the Packers, baby. And that's what we're doing next week. Thank y'all for riding with me. It's been last week's bets. I'm your host, Jake MacKenzie. See y'all again next week.